right, so welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing the Real Housewives of Potomac season 7, episode 8. But before we start, D, tell them what to do.
My dad thumbs up and got our family.
Child, okay. Anyway,
He's so busy.
Daddy.
there's so much going on. And then he calls the dog over.
Mrs. C. Daddy, come here.
So
Come here, Daddy.
we start off with Mia in the car crying, okay, asking G to buy her a ticket because she's ready to go, okay. And then when Karen came over to the car to check on her, she told Karen that she didn't have her back, and how dare you allow her to talk shit about G.
What was she supposed to do? How was she supposed to stop the words coming out of Wendy's mouth?
Karen's like, both of y'all was wrong.
Based on the fight that you started. You started that shit.
You started it. She didn't actually say nothing about G.
She could have said way worse. She could have said way worse, girl.
But she didn't say nothing until you threw the drink first. That's not, you didn't act a fool because she said something about G. She said something about G because you acted a fool. So
and let's be clear, you're really mad because she called you a crater face, because you're a crater face and you're sensitive about that shit, and that's when you wanted to hit her with a purse.
So
how you get in a fight with yourself and come out beat up? She got busted nails.
With yourself.
You was fighting with yourself and beat your own self up. Jesus.
So then she ain't been a friend of me. You invited Sharice to my birthday weekend. Did you have my back?
No, she didn't. She did that strictly to be messy.
Just to be messy. Back at the table, you got Giselle over there talking about she want to check on Mia. Of course. And then Wendy says to Karen, you didn't even diffuse the situation. Karen, like, y'all know I can't fight. Here's the thing.
Wendy said that?
No.
Who said that?
Wendy said that. Did you diffuse the situation, Wendy? No.
I'm not sure why this expectation came to Karen. Giselle, the leader of the bunch, didn't diffuse the situation. Robin the Pitbull was over there taking World Star videos. So why is it Karen's responsibility?
Because Karen was sitting there.
Y'all keep bringing boring ass Sharice. Couldn't she do something? Isn't she the real Grand Dame? What was she doing sitting over there?
She ain't do nothing. She ain't doing nothing. It was all we gonna put all of this on Karen. It's Karen's fault.
I know. I'm like, Karen, I'm sitting in the middle of these two heifers over here throwing drinks and shit. I'm trying to stay out of getting drinks done on me, and I don't know if they're gonna start fighting, and I'm the fuck out of here with that.
Who the hell? You took security the whole Mia big ass.
Beast. The beast with the big feet. I'm like Candace now.
She didn't have to do nothing to Wendy because Wendy didn't even flinch. She sat there the whole time, real calm. She said what she said, but she didn't move out that seat. She didn't. So she was supposed to jump up and help Mia.
She didn't move out that seat, Robin.
So Ashley goes and check on Wendy, the only one who went to check on Wendy. And Wendy like, I'm gonna go to a hotel because basically, damn this professor shit, I'm gonna end up putting my hands on this woman in a minute. So I'm gonna go to the hotel.
I don't know how she didn't, but see, that's the whole thing. That's what they be, and when I say they, I mean Giselle and Robin. That's what they be trying to get you to, that point. And then, Mia's so eager to be friends with Giselle and Robin, so she out here being a pawn in these silly ass games.
Mia's sitting up here trying to get the whole fake cancer story out of everybody's head. So she's trying to put the reflection on Wendy and to get it off of herself. But they still
I'll tell you what, I ain't no way in the world, not no TV show, you're not getting ready to get me to say out of my mouth that I have pretend cancer. That is such a weird thing to like be playing with.
She knew they
and
was
it
coming
says
for
so
her.
much about your character. Like, why would you want to say something like that?
Because of her character. But that's how she is. So
why are we fucking with you?
I'm not.
I ain't like her last season, so you know.
I ain't like her last season.
Yeah.
So back in the car, in the other car, you got all of the Wendy haters all in one car, with the exception of Sharice.
The bandits and their pet Sharice.
Yeah. And they talk about to Mia how Karen didn't have her back and how Karen was straddling the fence, and that just shows that you ain't supporting neither one of them. I'm like, they all went around talking shit about Karen, and then Mia talking about she allowed G to be filleted. Girl,
I don't even remember what she said about G, to be honest.
All she said was you and her sleeping around with other men and other women. Now that other men could have been you and him sleeping with women. You see what I'm saying?
And y'all keep putting it out there about your threesomes and shit. So she didn't even say nothing that you haven't already said. We don't know what the dynamic is when y'all be bringing people in the bedroom.
Right. You're telling on yourself. Because she didn't specify that he was sleeping with me. You're telling on yourself. She didn't say that. So Jacqueline is sitting there back at the house, and she's talking to Giselle and Wendy, and she's like, well, Wendy is a professor and she's used to people listening to her, and Mia is a boss, and no one tells them no. I'm like, why is this girl on this show?
Mia's a boss, is she? The boss of
Really
what?
not. If a boy could just come and take her shit away from her, what kind of boss is she? Child.
A lying ass, fake ass boss. It's
Okay.
all a lie. The lies.
So Sharice come in, because Sharice was in the car with the other lady, and Giselle said to them,
"So what? Another moo for you,
girl." She's like, so what is she doing? Talking about Wendy. Is she staying here? What is she doing? Like, she's just so disgusted.
Would you stay there? Because I would not stay there. I would definitely need to go somewhere and cool off. But I would not let Giselle and Mia and all that bullshit chase me off of the trip either. So I'm very impressed with her tenacity, because
she like, I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
And she actually went and got a hotel, Sharice. You couldn't afford to do that. She actually went and
I thought there wasn't any.
She clearly found one that had air, I bet, because y'all be walking around there fanning. Ain't no air in that damn house.
I'm like, it's Miami. If I look right now today and I need to go get a room somewhere at a really nice hotel, because there's so many options.
Right.
It's not Super Bowl weekend.
Clearly. So then Giselle gonna say, after find out Wendy is going to a hotel, oh, I have a sneaky suspicion it's gonna be a great day. Girl, shut up. Shut up. So the next day, Robinson out there on the phone. Her kids ain't go to school because her and Juan some deadbeat parents.
Juan, I know you was not talking all that shit, and the kids just ain't going to school because why, Coach?
Because Mama ain't there to get them up.
Well, she don't get them up when she's there.
Well, at least they make it there late. They ain't make it there all
trifling. Y'all trifling.
Ain't they trifling?
That's why y'all just stick together, I guess.
Child. Well, for breakfast, child, they had lobster and quiche. I was like, I can get with lobster and key.
I'm about to start looking at this food.
I'm about to get with them. I don't know how you missed that lobster tail and key. But I was like, all right, I can get with that. Because Cherie's plate was filled. It was
Well, it's been a long time since you had lobster and quiche for breakfast.
Okay, what did she call it? What was the name of that plate? The Stormy was saying?
It was not low vibrational. That's not
not
the
at all.
Vibrations was vibrating over there in Miami.
Mm-hmm. So Ashley joins Giselle and Sharice. And Giselle says to Ashley, you were upset last night. And she's like, well, I don't like the violence. And Giselle said, well, it's a good thing you went to the bathroom during the barn fight. And she was like, well, I said it
that
didn't
even make sense to me. That didn't even make sense to me. Because first of all, when you see the fight playback, which why are we doing that again? But okay, we bring it back, Monique. All right. Mm-hmm. But in the fight, when you watch the footage, you'd be glad you went to the bathroom too. I wouldn't want to stand there and see her,
girl.
Get her wig
she
snatched.
said, I told you I didn't like that either. I said that then. So here goes Sharice. Well, you're contradicting yourself because you took Monique's side. She did a character witness. She didn't say that Monique was right for putting her hands on and here's the thing. Let's be real. Ashley just don't like Candace.
She didn't like Candace, and I think more than she don't like Candace, she owed Monique for losing that damn footage of Michael ass grabbing at the house. So, and she didn't say nothing bad about Candace. She just said, this has been my experience with Monique. So it ain't the same thing because y'all don't like Mia. Nobody likes Mia, and y'all have decided. I mean, not Mia, Wendy. And so y'all have decided that y'all gonna gang up on that lady for she what? I'm still trying to figure out what she was supposed to do. Sit there, let you throw a drink on her, talk shit about her, and she was supposed to sit there and say nothing?
They showed the footage of Giselle talking to Monique, talking about how violence and how she don't want her kids to know anything about that and blah, blah, blah. But here you are now shunning Wendy, who was the one who was attacked. You ain't got them same supplements right now.
She also still has all her nails.
Right, and you talked about...
And I mean, because you didn't just throw a drink. You tried to hit her with a purse. You was like, had to be held back.
Right.
Like you was a wild beast.
It was men holding her back.
Yeah. So what were you going to do if they didn't have you? What were you going to do if you was finna go over there and bust Wendy upside the head with that purse?
Child, yeah. That's what it looked like.
And then Wendy would have had to whoop your ass. And they would have been like, oh my God, she provoked it.
Yep. Well, okay with the whole contradiction. Who out here contradicting themselves? So Mia, of course, decided to stay. She talking about
in that little moment, they still trying to bully Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you're gonna pick a side. I'm not picking no side. I'm on the side that's right.
She said her side. Her side was
that was too much.
That was too much. And if it had been me, I would have put my hands on her. So really, Wendy did better than I would have did because I would have put my hands on her.
You know what's so funny about Ashley is she will cold switch on that ass and remind you like.
So Candace got in the night before, and Robin gave her the lowdown, her version of what happened, and showed her video of Wendy. Nobody else, just Wendy
Now she showed Candace the video of just Wendy. Is this the same Wendy whose reputation she was trying to protect? Because she did put a statement out saying
That's what she
how
said.
looking out for Wendy, she didn't want her, So that's how you protect her, her reputation by then showing this video that only shows Wendy being aggressive in this moment. Like
We
you
ain't
can show
see
that
me being held back.
you
We
see
ain't see
none
none of that. Oh, only Wendy.
Because if I took that to somebody who didn't know, it's like, look how she was wilding. And you're going to be like, dang, when you don't know the other side of the story. So, yeah, I see, Robin. I see how you were trying to protect Wendy's reputation. Everybody needs a Robin around.
And it didn't work because Candace was like, okay, but Mia was the one throwing.
How you get her like that?
She should have been the one leaving. She the one throwing purses and all kind of stuff. Don't think that Wendy ain't have a conversation or after you told her, because she clearly didn't know when she got there. But after she found out from Robin,
she called Wendy and said, girl.
She called Wendy.
What happened?
Yeah. But even she wouldn't even believe in the story Robin told her, So.
Because we know better than that. We've only seen Mia talk shit and be aggressive.
Because she did it with Candace.
Right.
Don't let her in the kitchen.
Right.
So we at the birthday. Well, Giselle's asking Mia about Karen's birthday plans. And she said, we're going to have dinner. We're going to have an all-white party for her. And today, y'all, we're going to go to a beach party. Okay. And then she let them know she called somebody to come and finish her little manicure. Okay. That was all messed up. Not that I hate y'all. Everybody get your nails done since mine is messed up. Nope. She got somebody to come to fix her little fingers. So
yeah, but I thought about that, but I feel like, don't you get your nails done before you go on vacation? Unless that's part of the plan. Unless you're like, I'm gonna get there. But when you go to Miami, getting your nails done is probably something that you did before you got there.
I would hope so. But
you're gonna have to it's Miami. You're gonna be exposing your feet, and you know what I'm saying. So I just don't feel like, Karen, we didn't need to get all the nail ladies there. I don't want a spa day.
Well, I think the whole fact was it was just all about Mia at that point.
Well,
Nobody
it always is, but I mean, she's the one that busted up her fingernails.
Sure. So we got Ashley, Karen, and Candace talking. And the sentiment is no one cares that Wendy is not here. Look at them. They over there partying and like woohoo going on. Ain't nobody worried about Wendy. Wendy by herself in the strange state. Okay. Candace gets upset, and you know how she do. She starts tearing up. And Robin sitting up there watching like, wow, what is she crying for?
Most of the time I get tired of her crying, but this time I understand why she was triggered.
Yeah, she said she was
She went back to
yeah.
that moment where she got her ass mollywopped, and she was like, yeah, nah.
I said, and Robin's over there, justifying why Wendy was wrong. I mean, she said Mia was wrong for throwing the drink, but Wendy was wrong for escalating it.
I wonder when they put out these ridiculous ass narratives, the Green Eye Bandit and whatever recruit that they have at the time, do they think we're that stupid that we cannot understand and see what we see?
I think they do.
They think that we just are that gullible that we're gonna buy that bullshit. Like I didn't just see what actually happened.
Yep, I think they've been getting away with it. So yeah, they got away with it with Monique.
Yeah, but Monique was wrong, though.
Yeah, Monique was on for
They didn't get away with it. They got Monique snapped and beat the shit out of Candace. Like she was punching her on the head. Like it was really not okay. Because I honestly don't even remember what they was mad about. And during that moment, I like Monique a lot, and Candace gets on my nerves most of the time still. But I don't even remember what they was mad about. Like they was really going back and forth over what?
All I remember is Candace said, "Drag me, bitch," and she got dragged. That's the only thing I remember. I don't remember what the argument was.
You don't remember the rest of it. Why they were even mad? So whatever, drag me, bitch, don't seem like enough.
Well, I think the whole thing really had nothing to do with Candace. I think the whole thing had to do with Giselle, because that's back when they were trying to say that the baby wasn't her husband's.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But she took it out on Candace.
Right, which is why she's not there. Right. Which is why people like Giselle and then put 20 on 10. Yeah. Because I can understand Candace saying, I'm not filming with her. She snatched me and, punched me in my head. Not doing it. The rest of them, like, she's not a wild beast that's walking around.
Well, Giselle showed up with security.
Security, right.
Yeah. Yeah. It was all too much. So the producer says to Robin, so you on Mia's side? I mean, yeah, because I don't like Wendy.
Well, that's honest. It doesn't make sense, but it
don't make that it's right.
It's definitely not right. So you
basically saying it don't matter that Mia put her hands on her. I just don't like Wendy, so I don't care. Remember that during the reunion, that you only taking her side because you don't like Wendy. Remember that.
I'm personally not even a fan of Wendy. It'd be weird when you know what I'm saying? Like, she's corny and it's okay, but it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put way too much on Wendy. Like she did something. She didn't do nothing. She's just kind of one of those annoying people that thinks she knows a lot because she does know a lot.
Right. So Ashley calls Wendy, and Wendy's like, she been up crying all night. And they tell her, it's not fair. You should be here. And they invited her to come to the beach party. So Karen goes in the house and tell Mia, look, it's my birthday. And I invited Wendy to the beach party because I want everybody there. Is that okay? And of course, it's not okay with her. So how about you just have breakfast with me and lunch with Wendy? She was like, is it that serious? I mean, it is to me. I don't want her to think that she could just disrespect my husband, and anyone else who think it's okay that supports her. It's not okay for them too. So she's like, oh, you talking about me? You know what I mean?
And this is the thing, Mia, you really tried to be very indirect and passive aggressive with that comment. And Karen, Miss 5'9" over there was like, are you talking to me? Like,
let's just be clear.
Let's say what you really mean.
Yeah. So, knowing that Mia was feeling the way she was feeling, Karen went back out, called Wendy, and said she had to withdraw her invitation because she was not the host. So Ashley was like, well, how about we just do this? How about we just meet up with Wendy and at least go check on her, because we need to go check on her. So Karen like, cool. She go in there, she tell everybody, it's my birthday. I made a decision. I'm about to go check on Wendy. So after she leave out, they end up doing shots. And Candace said, limes are for bitches. And Robin instantly gets in her feelings. I don't know why Candace is being a butthole and this and that. I was like, butthole. She's such a.
I mean, I would have said that. Like, it's not. She wasn't being a butthole. I don't know that that's the right.
I don't even think it was anything
I thought
to be
she was
offended.
Just smack talking.
Yeah, because she took her shot without her.
Yeah. Are you in your feelings, Robin?
What was that about? Because you feeling some kind of way because
right.
Over there crying. So now you like, So they all get in their separate cars, and Mia, the other ladies tell Mia that they're finna go over there and check on Wendy. So Mia gets in her feelings. She gets off the car, go over there to Ashley and Candace, who's in the car with Karen, and tell them I'm not talking to Karen because Karen spoke to me, but the rest of you two need to find a place to stay tonight. Because they didn't let her know their plans.
Look how similar me and Marlo are.
Mm-hmm.
They both start shit and then play
Mm-hmm.
victim. They both came from the foster care system. They both
Mm-hmm.
have that cutthroat by any means necessary,
That is true.
Maybe they should get introduced to each other. They're
They'll
like
probably
the
hate
same.
each other. Yeah. And she's talking about, y'all not gonna stay in the house I paid for.
I don't think
you know
Mia
you didn't
is,
pay for it.
I don't think Mia is she ain't ready for Marlo. She's like a baby junior Marlo.
I don't think either one of them is capable of being anybody's friends.
No.
Mm-mm. So we at the restaurant with Wendy. And Ashley ended up texting Mia and let her know it was rude. And we out of state and you not finna take our accommodations away. And I will be in the room that I slept in last night, boo-boo. Okay.
That Bravo paid for. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly. So
it's not really your house. We just let you pick the rooms.
Right.
That's it.
Sharice talking about read the text to them, and Giselle was like, well, I ain't mad at Ashley. Like, you won't be putting me out of my room either. I'm like, they not your friends, Mia. They really don't rock with you like
they
that.
don't even like you like that.
They really like Ashley more than they like you.
If you come back next season,
it's your turn. Yep. Probably before the season is over, it's your turn. But okay.
Well, based on the way things are playing out in the public, they not gonna be team Mia as much by the time the reunion roll around. Everybody gonna be trying to clear their own, And Giselle will just say she didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she been sitting back a lot on this. If you pay attention, she probably like, I was just drunk. I was over there. I was feeling myself. I was drunk. So Sharice, who got to say something because she ain't got no reason to be here. She takes Mia phone and she texts them back and basically apologized on Mia's behalf. Then Giselle lets everyone knows that she saw Mia and Jacqueline in the shower together. So
I was trying to see how she see that. The way the rooms was set up. How
she said she was praying, and you got to look up to pray. That's what she said.
I thought you bowed your head.
She said she was talking to God, and you look up.
Oh God.
Yeah. You gotta look up when you're talking to the Lord. That's what she said.
And the Lord said, "Look here, these two bitches is in the shower."
He said, "Well, look at here. Would you look at that? These two hoes and damn shower together."
See, she's so ratchet.
Yeah. So Robin like, okay, girl, so y'all get down like that.
Y'all should call Robin. She been dying to do that whole shower thing.
Man. And they like, no. And then, no, we're not like that. And then Jack is gonna say, well, I mean, I kissed her ex-boyfriend and then we did it. I was like, what? Okay, y'all some weirdos.
You know what's weird about it is that they are that old. It's just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like y'all aren't 20
They don't look
exactly. Right.
Exactly.
Like even if that's your thing, like if I'm showering with some chick, I don't need to share that with, you know what I mean? That's not cute to be down. I just feel like y'all are so old to be acting like
and that's what we talking about with you and Gina.
Y'all are wilding out Miami. Y'all are just hot girl summer.
Stop. And then Mia talking about, we're not in competition with each other. If I'm winning, she's winning. Well, don't know about that.
What was she saying? Like driving up in her Porsche looking cute. Who got a Porsche?
I guess Jacqueline. Because she's living the way she living, and Jacqueline living the way she living. So child.
I'm bored. I don't care. I want y'all to stop. I mean, I don't like Jacqueline either.
Well, back at the restaurant with Karen and Wendy and them, Wendy let us know. Well, look here. While she all rah Peter all up talking about Peter. Peter said that he used to go on vacation a lot with Mia and G, but Mia did something shady to his girlfriend, and he stopped messing around with both of them. Oh no, not Peter. Not your boy, not my brother.
Peter been over here gossiping and talking shit, but this is the thing. Peter over here being messy, and Mia is over here trying to act like Peter is her family, which at the end of the day, that's not impressive. I'm like, when you say like you so tight with Peter, birds of a feather, now I'm looking at you like, oh,
Scammer.
okay.
Scammer. What you and G into? Scamming.
Right. Right.
Because that's Peter's reputation.
And
Peter,
Eddie said,
Apollo,
not with
and
my
G.
money. Eddie said,
Peter,
no.
Apollo, and G. I don't want none of it. None of it. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, Mia says, you know, she talked to her doctor about all of this, and she asked this way because of what she's been through in the past, and this is just her coping mechanism. So she thought about it. How am I going to express why I act the way I did? So she came up with this whole, well, it's how I grew up, and it's my coping mechanism. So
So if your doctor told you that, and you can identify it, are you excusing your behavior, or are you trying to change your behavior? Because it looks like you're giving yourself an excuse for acting an ass.
She had to figure out what was her excuse.
You need to go back to the doctor some more. Her therapy's not over.
Well, she also decided in the same breath that she really don't want to do this white party for Karen because she's over there with Wendy. So Wendy should do that party for her. I changed my mind. Karen's not here with me. How dare she go check on her? I'm not doing this for her. Yeah. So then they do the little struggle twerk. They look nasty, all of them sitting there. Robin comments that she didn't see any cancerous lumps in Mia's.
Well, she had a bunch of bumps and bruises. And
it was some, well, you know, she had all that surgery, so it was on there, child. And I said, Mia, that ain't your friend. They sitting up here like they ride and dine with you, but real quick, she cut her down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah. She's not your friend. Then they asked this little boy to come over there. He was 20.
That was so cringy.
Yeah, now you just asked to take a picture. Okay, I'm gonna take your picture.
Why are you rubbing on somebody's child?
You a whole pedophile. You a wine. See, this is now shit is making sense.
This shit y'all be doing over there.
That's
bathing in front of the children, rubbing up on somebody's mama with somebody somewhere with an attitude. Because look here, you can take that boy home to Grace. What are you doing?
Come on. That's nasty.
Like, oh my God, Wendy, y'all should be so glad you were over there with the twerking and the touching the children.
It was too much. It was too much. So Candace, she took Wendy with her because she had to go lay a track or listen to her track with the baddest bitch.
The baddest bitch.
Yeah. I mean, that was cute. It was a cool experience. I'm glad that Wendy got to go do something. I mean, you in Miami.
That just made it all better.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Do I rather go twerk on the beach with these clowns, or do I want to go to the studio and meet Trina?
I'm going with the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that made it better. I mean, and Wendy was cute. She had her whole little
Versace.
Yeah, Versace outfit on or whatever, you know. She was gonna have more fun with Candace anyway. And it was cute at the end when they did their little slither when they slithered away
at
together.
the end of the day, her and Ashley was like, we ain't really rocking with each other, but let's just put that aside and
So,
but you know, Ashley is another one who can't be trusted. She seems like, and Candace said it. Ashley seems like to hang out with her, she would be a lot of fun, but then she's not somebody that you could be friends with.
Just like I said, when Jacqueline made that comment at the table about Mia, Ashley took that in here, and she gonna bring that back up later because that's the type of chick she is.
Yeah, but you know when she said that, when Jacqueline said that, I was thinking you don't even know them. Like that might be true, but you saying this to some chicks that you don't even know. So I'm looking at you funny though, because this is your friend that you've been friends with since you were 15 years old. Now I might feel that way, but I'm not gonna say that to somebody I don't know.
They both some sketchy people though.
Ugh.
Her and Mia. It's weird.
Well, that explains why they've been friends so long.
Yeah. So Giselle, they coming in or whatever. Ashley's there. Giselle come up with this whole lie like they was partying with the young boys on the beach. I was like, you wasn't. Y'all took a damn picture. Like, stop it.
Those kids look so uncomfortable. They were
so
like
these little hot boys.
Over there, like older than my mama.
She called them hot boys.
Me down.
Child.
Do they even have a driver's license, y'all are nasty?
It was. So Jacqueline tells Karen, Mia wants to talk to her. So she goes up to there to talk to Mia, and Jacqueline's like, well, Mia's in her feelings right now. And I'm like, Mia's sitting right there. Mia can't open up her mouth. Mia's like, well, Karen, I feel
and
like
she sat there like,
yeah, like, hey, get her, girl. Yeah,
with her lips.
And then Mia finally said, well, I feel like
remember Wanda? Remember when Jamie Foxx used to Wanda?
That's what she do, the Wanda. She's upset. She said, you went over there and checked on the one who hasn't owned her part. She was like, I checked on both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Mia's like talking about, it's all about loyalty. And Karen's like, look here, Mia's into this whole wanting to be in control thing. I'm grown. She 5'9". Did she tell you?
I am the 5 to the 9. I don't need permission to do nothing.
No. So then Mia tell her, I feel like it's not my responsibility to host you a party. She said, shit, hell, I done had my cake and my candle. You ain't got to do nothing for me. I'm fine.
My husband has some roses delivered to the hotel. So I woke up feeling like, okay.
Okay, hell, I'm good. I don't need you, And she's like, it ain't no party around here anyway. She was like, well, the party was at the beach, but you wanted to go over there. I was like, the party wasn't at the beach, Mia.
That was not the party.
That was not the party. You are a liar. So, child, next week, Robin pulls out this video of a recording of not Ashley, of Candace calling everyone fake. And then Ashley turned around and tells Cameron that Candace said that she was out here dating other men. I said, see, you can't don't get comfortable liking Ashley, not even for a whole episode.
You can't share anything about someone, like that with her. No.
And I want to say, Ashley, you brought that up.
She brought it up.
Child,
that's how I remembered it too. I thought they were just like, and then Candace was like, and I heard we were just talking about the gossip.
Yeah. Well, Karen just snapped, and then you know what? It wasn't on Candace. It looked like she was looking over there in Mia's direction. I don't think that was Candace that she yelled at when she got up, because she was looking the other way.
Or Robin, one of them we'll see, but don't mess with Karen.
And Robin, what is you doing? Now you recording people? You was over there all up in her husband face talking about how Giselle was wrong, and now you got her.
Y'all are fake. She didn't lie. Where's the lie? Y'all bitches are fake.
It's hell. It's hell.
So what are we really mad about?
Child. Well, these downstairs, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. No, you do it so he can't hear me.
Oh my God. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.